Absolute honesty, trustworthiness, and reliability in nuclear power plant training, qualification, operations, and maintenance. Demonstrating moral courage to accept responsibility for one's actions, placing responsibility to the nation and Navy ahead of loyalty to individuals. I served aboard the USS Maryland out of Kings Bay, Georgia, in a community commonly referred to as nukes, short for nuclear propulsion. Integrity can mean a lot of things, so the Navy standardized it. It is important everyone in the world can trust our reactors 100%. They are, so go Navy. Nuclear power, you see, doesn't have good PR. Just ask HBO, the Chernobyl show. The Navy engraved this definition into us daily and practically. While I served on a deterrent patrol on the USS Tennessee, one of my shipmates was kicked out for falsifying his knowledge of a minor system he would never interact with. We took this very seriously. I can't help but mention my favorite watchstanding principle, forceful backup. You see, our sailors are also required to take the right action no matter what. If a senior officer was placing the reactor in danger, I could technically punch him in the face. I just needed to be right. Now, granted, reactor operators are usually nerdy, so that never happened. But anyways, I don't see integrity in the police or forceful backup. Nukes can't afford to get away with, well, not all nukes are bad. It would cripple our military. Calling protesters only charged with trespassing misdemeanor as terrorists is not absolute honesty and trustworthiness. Raise your hand if you know of any terrorists known for their infamous trespassing. We have been lied to. That is the truth. My call to action goes to the police officers. Find your moral courage and place your nation over loyalty to individuals. Yeah. Forcefully stop each other from killing civilians. Yeah. There was a little bit of a narrative that the cops had to fear retribution from the forest defenders, which I say with love, they're all a bunch of tree nerds, okay? Yeah. And so let's look at some statistics. In 2022, police killing civilians, 1,176. Cops shot in action, 64. Guardian and Washington Post, if you want to check my references. Meanwhile, the police are a danger just to themselves. 239 police suicides in accordance with policechiefmagazine.org for 2016. I also ask any officers brave enough to contact my lawyers with any and all information. Stop just following orders. There's 90 million reasons why Cop City is evil. There's also 90 million reasons why it is still proceeding. There will be no integrity lessons in Cop City. Combat troops don't operate like Navy nukes. They follow orders without thinking. Cop City is creating a police officer for its buyers, the corporations. Do you think homeless people want militarized cops? I know my submarine brother, killed by a murder-suicide public shooting in Wisconsin, so not my sibling, could not have been saved even if SEAL Team 6 was defending that area. Cop City is worth $90 million because it is a facility that will train the police to protect the corporations that fund it. It will allow our governments to abandon us because the donors will be happy with their new protection. I am in so much pain missing my best friend. I kind of have social anxiety. I know I was a little hyped up, but I don't really have many friends, and I was fine with just Manny. Even though I had to share Manny to their cause, I loved them so much, and now my family is being put through this.